offering is the truth. Nothing more.
Good evening, everyone. As most of you know, I released a video earlier today called Dumb and Dumber, featuring these two characters that you see here. Okay, the guy on the left, called Mctoon, more like MC Goon. Well, apparently he got bent out of shape really bad over this video because I struck a nerve, apparently, when I exposed his deceitful bullcrap. So now it looks like he has went into a video of mine and did some editing on it and doctored it up to make it sound the way he wants it to sound. And the video that he did it to is a very damaging video to the Globe Earthers, because I prove in the video itself that the Gleason flat earth map is in fact a flat earth map, and the two guys that made the map are flat earthers. And like I said, it's a very damaging video to them because they've always deceived their viewers and told them that it is a projection map of a globe. And of course their viewers didn't know any better. So they had been getting by with it for quite a while until I released this video. So first, let's look and see what this guy did to my video.
Hello, I'm Mctoon. A couple days ago, I did a video on Terry R. Eicher, who likes to call himself flat out truth. But after this video, you may choose a different word than truth. Let's see what he says.
I just wanted to make a really quick video on the flat earth map, the sun, and the seasons, because I had a few questions. So I want to make this really quick. Here we go. Now, as you can see, this is the Gleason's new standard map of the world. And I'm going to freeze it right here for just a second. As you can see, it says scientifically and practically correct as it is. Nowhere on this map does it say that this is a projection map. And see, I get this from a lot of globers like, oh, it's a projection map. It's a projection map because Google says so. Yeah, Google says so because they don't want you to know this, but nowhere on this map will you see that it says that it's a projection map.
Now, I don't know if Terry R. Eicher is intentionally lying to the people that might watch his video, or if he's just illiterate. But right there, it says it's a projection, right on screen.
Okay, what I want you to notice is how he stopped the video right after I said the word projection. And there is a reason why he has done that. And the simple fact is because he is using two different videos of mine and editing them together. The first video he's showing you with my face and me talking in it is a video that I did on the summer and winter solstice on the flat earth map, which had nothing to do with me talking about a projection map. So let me show you the first couple minutes of that original video that he has edited into another video. And check it out.
And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
Good evening, everyone. I just wanted to make a really quick video on the flat earth map, the sun, and the seasons, because I had a few questions. So I want to make this really quick. Here we go. Now, as you can see, this is the Gleason's new standard map of the world, patent allowed November 15th, 1892. But here's what we want to look at is the summer solstice, the June solstice, June 21st. See this white dot in the middle with the end in it? That's the North Pole. The little black dot is the sun. It shows you its pattern, which is a small circle. And it even tells you down here in the June solstice, in the figures, June and December.
Okay, as you can see in my original video, it does not pause and I don't say anything about a projection map. I'm simply talking about the winter and summer solstice on the flat earth map. Now, I'm assuming the reason that he paused it right there is so he could edit in a second video where I actually am talking about the projection map. But like I said, the guy is trying to deceive you, and there is a reason why he stopped it. Now let's look at the original video after the word projection so you can see why he stopped it there.
All I'm offering is the truth. Nothing more.
You can see this is the Gleason's new standard map of the world. It says scientifically and practically correct as it is. Nowhere on this map does it say that this is a projection map
of a globe. But you know what it does say? It says new standard map of the world on the projection of J.S. Christopher, Modern College, Blackheath, England. Scientifically and practically correct as it is. Okay, now here's where everybody needs to pay attention. Here's where the Glober's going to come in and try to tell you that this is a projection map of a globe. Okay, but they are wrong. It is a projection map of the flat earth being presented onto a paper, onto surface. Now, if you don't understand that, let me show you here. Projection. Okay. The presentation of an image on a surface, especially a movie screen. Now, that's as deep as we're going to go on that because the definition explains itself. Common sense. But here's what we are going to go into real quick. Like I said before, this is Gleason's new standard map of the world on the projection of J.S. Christopher. Now, let's go to the University of Milwaukee. Here we are, Gleason's new standard map of the world. And there's an image of the map, but let's go down here below that. Now, right down here under item description, full title, Gleason's new standard map of the world on the projection of J.S. Christopher, Modern College, Blackheath, England, scientifically and practically correct as it is. Short title, Flat Earth, 1892-2013. Now, being that this specific map that I have is from the Boston Public Library, let's go to Boston's Rare Maps and see what they say about Gleason himself and J.S. Christopher, the man who made the map. Okay, Extraordinary Rare 1892 Flat Earth Map by Alexander Gleason. Now, let's stroll down here and see what we got going on. Now, this is just a description of the map, which is on the map. We want to know the details behind the map, the story behind the map. So, like I was saying, as we stroll past the description of the map, what we want to do is go down here. Let me show you here. It says, things get weird, though, with the description key on the back of the map, which ends with the sentence, the demonstration has reference to either considerations, the Earth a globe or a plane. Take your choice. To make sense of all this, one must refer to Gleason. Is the Bible from heaven? Is the Earth a globe? Buffalo, Electrotype and Engraving Company, 1890, with an enlarged second edition in 1893. There, he marshals scripture, quirky interpretations of physical science, shoddy observation, and dollops of common sense to argue that the Earth is flat, stationary, and the center of the cosmos. Late in the work, he announces and describes his new map, which is the one that I just showed you guys at the beginning of the video. And here he's just explaining the colors of the map, what all it contains, the continents, the islands, the rivers, and whatnot. But what we want to do is stroll down to here, and it says, in any event, he presumably chose not to mention his flat earth views in the application in order to avoid the risk of rejection by the patent office. Okay, so now here we have Alexander Gleason. Let's stroll down the page here. Okay, Alexander Gleason, November 28th, 1827 to March 13th, 1909, was an American machinist and civil engineer, a proponent in his later years of flat earth theory, and in particular noted for his new standard map of the world, 1892, the one that we are speaking of, the one that I just showed you. Okay, now let's stroll down here a little further to the press coverage and see what it says. Okay, Buffalo and the Earth. An intelligent journal says the world is our oyster. Buffalo Commercial, Buffalo, New York, 7/21, November 1890. Is it any wonder that Alexander Gleason of number 1201 Niagara Street is making an effort to prove that the Earth is flat? Nowadays, nothing seems impossible to a Buffalonian. When Mr. Gleason has successfully demonstrated his theory in regard to our planet, he will doubtless take possession of the earth in the name of his native city. There was a time when Chicago waved the palm for greatest exhibition and municipal claims. The tide of empire, however, has begun to set eastward. Buffalo, the world is yours. Zetetic and theoretic defined. Buffalo Commercial, Buffalo, New York, 6/24, March 1893. Again, there has arisen in our midst with bold attack upon the present system of astronomy and geodesy, a work of surpassing magnitude by one Alexander Gleason of our own city, published by the Buffalo Electrotype and Engraving Company, and for sale by either of the above named. The work referred to bears of the title, Is the Bible from Heaven? Is the Earth a Globe? While it is manifest from a moment's glance that to the first interrogation there is no doubt in the mind of the writer as to the inspiration of the word. In regard to the second, if the diagrams and statistical measurements are correct, there remains some hard-shelled nuts for our scientists to crack. So, people, as you can see, Alexander Gleason was a flat earther, and without a shadow of a doubt, this is his flat earth map, and I just gave you the history of the flat earth map and Mr. Gleason. So now you see why he cut the video right there, because I prove that it's a flat earth map and that Gleason was a flat earther beyond the shadow of a doubt. Now let's move on.
While he is saying it's not a projection.
Nowhere on this map will you see that it says that it's a projection map.
Now, Terry, I know it might be difficult because where you paused it, it's a little blurry.
No, Mctoon, you're the one who paused the video. You just did it a second time. In my video, it doesn't pause right there because you took two different videos and edited them together to deceive your viewers. That's why you have it paused right there. Take a look at the original one more time.
Nowhere on this map does it say that this is a projection map
Of a globe. But you know what it does say? It says, New Standard Map of the World on the projection of J.S. Christopher. So as you can see, like I said, this clown is trying to deceive people. Anyways, let's move on.
So let me help you out. I'll put a full res version of that map right here on screen. Now, it does say projection right there, but it still may be a problem for you because it's slightly rotated. Let me fix that for you by unrotating the word projection. So there it is, Terry. It's a projection. It says it right on the screen while you're saying it's not a projection.
And once again,
Nowhere on this map does it say that this is a projection map
of a globe. But you know what it does say? It says, New Standard Map of the World on the projection of J.S. Christopher.
Saying he's lying again. Maybe he didn't get to the words part of the actual patent. But you can see right here, near the very end, it says that it is an extortion of the globe. It means not extortion in the current tense. It means it's a distorted version of the globe.
Now, once again, the guy is trying to deceive you at the same time, calling me a liar. But as I showed you in the original 1890 news articles, it says that it's a flat earth map and that he is a flat earther. Buffalo Commercial, Buffalo, New York, 7/21, November 1890. Is it any wonder that Alexander Gleason of number 1201 Niagara Street is making an effort to prove that the earth is flat? So, people, as you can see, Alexander Gleason was a flat earther, and without a shadow of a doubt, this is his flat earth map, and I just gave you the history of the flat earth map and Mr. Gleason.
Right there in the patent application were, again, probably Terry, I'm guessing, can't read. That's got to be it. Could just be that he's illiterate. But he goes on to get more things wrong.
Here's what a projection map looks like. Here you go. Now look at that real good, long and hard. That is what a projection map looks like.
Well, that's not the only projection map that exists. Apparently to Terry, that's the only one.
No, MC Goon, I know that's not the only one, but that's the only one I needed to use. I don't need to take an hour video showing each projection map. That's how I've been successful with short, simple videos that get to the point. So anyways, he sends some of his Glober subscribers over to my channel and they start commenting, "Why did you delete the video of the projection map?" Well, for one, the channel was deleted by YouTube. This is a new channel that's only been out 3 months. And if you'll look in my videos, you will find this video there. It has, I think, almost 5,000 views, and it's only been on there for a couple months. And now that he has really nothing else to say but jibber jabber, let's go on and finish with the flat earth map video, the end of it, the part that he didn't show you.
So, people, as you can see, Alexander Gleason was a flat earther, and without a shadow of a doubt, this is his flat earth map, and I just gave you the history of the flat earth map and Mr. Gleason. Now let's move on to J.S. Christopher. The subtitle of Gleason's map credits the projection to J.S. Christopher of Modern College Blackheath. Okay, now let's stroll down and see about Christopher. It says he was born 1805 in Dartmouth, Devon, was a merchant active in the East, blah, 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 blah. Now, at some time in life, Christopher got hooked on Samuel Burley Rowbotham's Zetetic Astronomy. Now, if you're not familiar with who Samuel Burley Rowbotham is, he wrote a book in 1864 called Earth Not a Globe. Both Zetetic Astronomy and Christopher's map made their way across the Atlantic and found inheritance here in the United States. Alexander Gleason among them. Somehow Gleason got hold of Christopher's map and republished it. Not once, but twice. And if you look a little further down, it says Gleason's 1885 flat earth map is so rare that only images I find are reproductions such as this one on eBay. His second map of 1892 offered here is almost equally rare. So now that we have established that this is a projection map of a flat earth, through detailed research that I just showed you and showed you how Alexander Gleason and J.S. Christopher are both flat earthers. And this is their flat earth map. And even the pretty lady here on the news will tell you it's not a projection map of the globe, it's a flat earth map with the North Pole in the center and the ice walls holding everything in. Check it out.
The curving horizon, the sloping sea level, the spin of the Earth. Unless you can see these phenomena with your own eyes, they may not be true. Unlike what we've been told in school, the Earth looks like a snow globe, round but not sphere. The North Pole is at the center of most flat Earth maps, with the ice of Antarctica holding everything in.
You see, even the news lady knows that this is a flat earth map. Anyways, like I was saying, this was just another miserable failed attempt for the Globetrotters to try to convince you to live in their illusion that this is a globe projection map. It's not, and I just proved that to you. So we just debunked that bull crap. So these globe earthers that are on YouTube getting paid to make you think they're smart and know what they're talking about, you need to get your crayons and start over again with your illusional bullcrap. Because we just proved to everybody how stupid you are with the projection of the real flat earth map. And we proved that this clown is lying to you and trying to deceive you by taking two different videos and editing them together, trying to make them say something I didn't say. But then again, they are losing this battle, so they're going to try anything at this point. And for those non-believers that we have still out there, I'll leave links to both of those original videos on that old channel so you guys can see them for yourself and see that this guy is trying to deceive you. Everyone, thanks for watching. Have a good evening, and God bless.
All I'm offering is the truth. Nothing more.